I'll be making another announcement on Wednesday about one of our mask or vaccination requirements that are in place, that have been in place since early to mid-December, when we first saw the early signs that this Omicron could be wildly contagious, and it certainly was. And so we put in some protections in place to help our workplaces and help employees and customers.
Governor Kathy Hochul today signaling a possible change in New York's indoor mask mandate as COVID infection rates continue to fall statewide.
News 10 ABC's Juliana Bruno speaking with a local public health official today about the progress being made against the virus here in the capital region.
In Albany County, the number of people hospitalized with the virus and daily infections have been on a decline.
We had quite a significant spike from Omicron, and we hoped that it would trend down the way that it's doing now. So right now I'm cautiously optimistic, but it's important for people to know that we're still in a situation of very much widespread transmission of the virus throughout the community.
Albany County Health Commissioner Dr. Elizabeth Whalen says the county's infection rate is at 9%, which she still considers high.
That's the metric that we're really following to try to determine, where our comfort level lies in terms of mask mandates. And I think the governor is looking at that as well.
However, the statewide 7-day average is lower at 4.6%, but mask mandates have gone into effect and been lifted at a range of positivity rates. When former Governor Cuomo instated the first statewide executive order for masks, New York was experiencing a 7-day rolling average positivity rate of 39.2%. That was April 15th, 2020. Over a year later, in May 2021, the state adopted CDC guidance lifting indoor mask requirements for vaccinated people. The state's positivity rate was considerably lower at 1%. On December 10th, Governor Hochul announced businesses would have to implement a mask requirement unless people provide proof of vaccination. After legal pushback, that mandate was granted a full stay by New York's appellate court and has the potential to be renewed. It has been extended twice. Since the mask or vax requirement was first announced, the state's 7-day average has fluctuated. Though it's unclear what Governor Hochul will decide come Wednesday ahead of the mask mandate expiration, Dr. Whalen emphasizes health officials are keeping their eyes on the numbers.
The guidance evolves and changes as we learn more about the virus itself. I do think it's still important for people to know that if they have not been vaccinated, it is not too late.
Reporting in Albany, Juliana Bruno, News 10, ABC.